Hello, and welcome back to Cecil Weekly on Cecil.tv. I'm Allison Donnelly, and today is Monday, July 31st. Our first guest this evening is Taylor Shafer, a social studies teacher at Northeast Middle School. Taylor, last week you attended the C-SPAN Summer Educators Conference in D.C.
That's right.
How was it?
It was awesome. It was really awesome. I got invited to go there. Well, actually, I applied to go to the conference.
That was going to be my first question.
Yeah, so I applied to go to the conference. I had used a lot of resources from C-SPAN in my classroom this past year. And so from just being on the website, I saw the advertisement for the conference, thought it looked really interesting and great, so I applied for it, and then I was notified in, I guess, late April that I was accepted to go with 29 other teachers from around the country. So exciting, yeah.
So what did you learn?
So we got there, it was last Sunday night we got there, and the conference was Monday and Tuesday. So we first kind of introduced everybody, kind of got to know each other in the room, and then the president and founder of C-SPAN got up to talk, which was really cool. Brian Lamb, he's amazing. And so we just kind of all got to know each other and everything, and then we got to know the background of C-SPAN, so how it's funded, what kind of programming they're responsible for, how they kind of outreach in the community, and support teachers as well. So today, the first day was kind of a get to know you, get to know C-SPAN, get a tour of the whole building and everything, and then we got to work on actually, looking at the C-SPAN resources and how we can implement it in our classroom, which was cool.
So, what kind of resources are available through C-SPAN, and what will you implement in your classroom?
Sure. So C-SPAN is cable satellite public affairs network. So what they're mainly responsible for is anytime the House of Representatives and the Senate is in session, they're live streaming it on their website, on TV. They have a radio station, and so that's their kind of main programming. So anything within the last 30 plus years that has happened in the Senate or the House of Representatives, C-SPAN has covered it. They also do pretty much anything public affairs, so presidential speeches, they do interviews with experts, they have book talks, they have programming about historical events, things like that.
And are all those available to everyone?
Yeah, if you go on the C-SPAN website, it's available to anyone. They also have a C-SPAN classroom website, which is more available for teachers, that if you go on, and they have a whole video library, just hundreds of thousands of hours of really great material for teachers to use. So yeah.
So what's one thing that you think you'll use in your classroom?
I think one thing that I definitely wrote down to include in my classroom this year was they have this great function. One of the pieces of their website is all about Congress. So if you go on the website and click under Congress, you can actually look up any representative currently in Congress or a past Congress. And you can see, so for example, if I went on and I wanted to know my representative, I would type in his or her name, and then it would bring up every single bill that he or she has sponsored while they've been in office, how they voted on every single bill that's been that has come up on the floor since they've been in office, and any video clips that they might be in, so if they had any time speaking on the floor.
Oh, very cool.
So it's just this incredible feature that you can use. So I think bringing the idea of Congress or Washington to the students in the classroom is really helpful, because they hear Congress, they hear Washington, but it just seems kind of distant or not very, accessible to them.
Right.
And so I think the website does a really nice job of actually letting them experience what the representatives are doing for them.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
That's so cool. I wish I could take your class.
Come sit in.
Well, thank you so much for being here.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks so much for having me.
Enjoy the rest of your summer.
Thank you.